These coloured pencils have been developed so that colourblind people can use them. So let's put them to the test and see what an actual colourblind person, me, thinks of them. Oh, and guys, don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, because it really helps the channel to grow. So, these are Viarco coloured pencils, and these are made by the same people that make Artgraph, which is pretty interesting.
Yes, I accidentally stumbled across these while I was looking at Artgraph when we did that video the other week. And I couldn't believe my eyes because I saw that they were doing some coloured pencils, but they hadn't been like pushed out in the English market so much.
Yeah, as you can see, the front of this is all in Portuguese, which is where Viarco is from.
Yeah, this whole colour ADD system thing that they had over in Portugal, some kind of an actual art school that you could register to. All the art supplies that they had used like this system.
It's really cute. I wish I had this when I was a kid. Take a look at this. If I can bring this up. The colour add code is a universal language based on the 3 primary colours, represented by graphic symbol. It's possible to relate the symbols to the colours and identify them through the concept of colour addition theory. It is possible to relate the symbols and identify all the colours, and that's basically what they're doing here. Instead of like having colour names, they have these fancy little symbols which are made up from these primaries to help you try and remember what colours make what. In this video, I won't like focus on the drawing itself. I'll focus on the colouring and see if this like works, because I'm very curious to see like how this, I mean, it makes sense, but in practice, does it make sense? Let's find out. I haven't even looked at these yet. So
while he does that, I'm quickly sketching him some things to colour in.
Ooh, thank you, dear. Oh, they smell good. You know when you get new pencils? Okay, now that is all of them. Have we got colour names on them? I mean, it wouldn't really make much sense, but no, there isn't colour names. So you might be wondering, how do you figure out what the colours are? Well, don't throw this away. This is invaluable. If you're colourblind like me, you're going to need this, because each little logo or symbol is related to a colour. So again, we've got blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and brown.
It'd be interesting to see if this system works for you, because if it does, we could start doing this to like our other art supplies.
Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah, because I guess that's technically true. Like, you could take this, learn this like symbol code stuff, and apply it to other art supplies that you have. That's actually a really cool idea. What is it? A is for apple, T is for tree, S is for sunflower, P is for pig, F is for fish, E is for eggplant, oh, T is for truffles. That's cute. Oh, that's a really hard one. We'll save the rainbow for last. How many colours does a rainbow have?
I wasn't too sure, to be honest.
Because you've done 5. I think a rainbow has 7.
Does it?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Oh, I might need to do one of these as well.
Well, A is for apple. Now, an apple can be red or green. Behold, now this, again, because I'm not 100% sure, I picked this one because the logo has the little triangle, and the little triangle says that it is red. Oh, I'm actually quite impressed with the pigment on them as well. Ooh. I know this is kind of cheaty, but I am having to, again, I'm having to use the logos with no help from Steph, and again, the colour names are not written on the pencil. This is all using the colour add system. I like that it says colour add, because that's kind of like my name.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
There you go, nice red. Now, it says on here, if I want green, I'm going to need to use the symbol with a triangle at the bottom and a line growing across. Let me consult my pencils over here. So I think that means I'm going to need this one. I think this is green. I mean, it looks kind of green. Again, Steph's not going to say until the end if these are right or wrong. She's not going to say until the end, but I am fairly confident that that looks like a green to me. These are really cute illustrations, son. You could... you know what I was going to say? I said you could do a kid's colouring book. Did you know that Steph has a colouring book available on Amazon? Ooh, here's an easy one. Yellow is just a straight line going across, which is this one. Oh, what a lovely yellow. Again, because like Steph was saying, we had to import these from Portugal. And if you live in Portugal, these are very, very cheap. They were a little bit more expensive for us because we had to import them.
They've been like discontinued because everything that I could find about them was from quite a few
Oh my god, no! Guys, no, I've been having fun. Don't take this away from me. Hi, art friends. Welcome to the Floor of Reflection. Did you guys know that our channel is funded through Patreon, and that's the reason why we're able to still make videos to this very day. So if you want to see more videos, subscribe for one, duh. And also consider supporting us on Patreon so we can bring you even more snazzy videos. And I can go back to my green, which I know is this one because of, again, the little symbol things. Let's come down here. Oh, I love Steph's illustrations, aren't they cute? And again, you might think this is, for people that don't have color blindness, you guys might be thinking like, oh my god, this is simple. Like, why would something like this exist, you know? This seems so easy. But trust me, I would have well, these two, for example, right? Because they are yellow and green, these are two colors that I really struggle with. If you want a quick story time, yellow and green were the two colors that my teacher figured out that I was colorblind with, because similar to this, when I was in, I think, 2nd grade, our teacher gave us daffodils to colour in one afternoon, and I coloured all of my daffodil in green instead of the yellow at the top and the green at the bottom. And then she called in my mum to say like, oh, Adam, you know, he listens in school and stuff, and he seemed to understand the assignment, but he coloured this flower in all green, so I think he might be colourblind. And then my mum got me tested, and that's how we found out. Like, it's scarily similar to doing something like this. But because I had the symbols, I know for a fact that this one is green, and I know for a fact that this one is yellow. Like, that's probably the most confident I've ever been using yellow and green before. So that's something. That's something right there. Now here we've got a tree, and there is a brown for a nice trunk, and the brown is this one. We've got one line, and then two little triangles on either side. So if I come over to my pencils, I would say that's a line with two triangles. Now there are different types, you know, of color blindness out there. Protanopia, which is what I have.
Tritanopia.
Tritanopia, yeah. There's
and the other one?
Well, there's one where you only see black and white. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. But the one that I have is Protanopia, which we have done videos of in the past, if you're curious. I can put those.
Playlist.
Yeah. If you want me to go into more detail talking about them and we do more experiments and things with it, trying to show you guys how I see the world and stuff. But yeah, I think this might be the most confident I've been in colouring something, you know, without help. Steph's always there to give me a hand. She's very, very sweet. And again, in this, she's very deliberately not helping me because we're testing this theory. But so far, I'm quite happy just using these like as I am. I think this is like fine. I don't think this is hard in the slightest because I can always go back to this. Would you ever consider doing one of those, you know, like alphabet charts? You know, where it says like P is for pig and all that? Because your style works so well with this kind of thing.
Never found a new market that I'm tapping into.
Now, there's a pig here, and I know because of my fancy swatches here. This one looks kind of pink to me. This one here, because it's a triangle but with a square going around it. For a minute I didn't think we had one, but this one... See, this is where I might struggle a little bit because this is either pink or grey, and that's another couple of colours that I get mixed up quite regularly. I've done it on streams, on the channel before, in real life. When we met up with friends last year, I bought a new jumper because I wanted to wear something nice. I was like, oh, that jumper looks pretty cool. And is it Keith? Keith Haring, yeah, it had one of his designs on it. And I was like, oh, that looks really awesome. And I thought it had like a grey design on it, but it wasn't. It was bright pink. And everyone was like, oh, I love your pink jumper. I was like, wait a minute. Like, not that I'm not uncomfortable wearing pink. It's just not what I was going for.
Well, you'd already been wearing it for months at that
Yeah,
point.
that was, before I got put, I was like, oh. Right, next up, why did you draw an eggplant? I'm going to try and get him out of the way quickly. Eggplant, the purple is two triangles kissing, which I think is this one here. Oh yeah, oh that's gorgeous. Isn't that such a nice purple? Again, I'm really, really surprised at the quality of the colours in this. Because they were about like £8, which is like €8, which is about $10-ish. You know, and the pigment, so you can't really complain. It's very good quality in my opinion. Next is, oh, this tea for Truffles, oh my god. Well, Truffles is quite like a little brown dude. He's very dark coloured, but Truffles is brown. So going back to me brown, this might be a little bit too, I might have to get creative and maybe use the black because this brown might be a little bit too, see to me, this is far too light of a brown for him. He's much, much darker. Again, if I ever get unsure, all I'm doing is looking back at the symbols on the box. But I know that's way too light for Truffles. He's a very dark, mysterious man. So I'm going to use this one, which is black. Spoiler alert, I know what black is. I don't need to reference that. I struggle with a lot of colours, but the black is not one of them. So I'm going to come in here. It's a good excuse to try and do some blending with these, because I haven't done that yet. Oh yeah, this is starting to work a bit better. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now, I don't know what order a rainbow goes in.
I'll get it up on the internet.
She doesn't even know. She doesn't know.
12 seconds later.
How many colours are there in that list, hon?
You were right. So.
The colourblind person was right about the number of colours in a rainbow.
I just drew you like a generic rainbow. I didn't realise we were going for
A generic rainbow has 7 colours. This is like a colourblind rainbow. It's missing some. I'm even starting to remember the logo symbol things.
Good.
Yeah.
And the health thing.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah. I have no complaints with like the little like logo-y system thing that they've been doing. Yeah, it's really helped me straight away. This is where Steph's rainbow sadly ends.
You get the gist, and you can put another 2 arcs in.
All I can do. What's the next colour? I'll try and put them in.
Indigo
Oh, so is that like a purple?
and violet.
No! Why would they do that? Ableist rainbow.
You were the one who asked for the rainbow.
Well, shall we go with this one? So we'll do this one first. Now you see I'm putting these next to each other now.
Do they look the same?
They look exactly the same,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, they do. If I really press it, I mean, I'm going way harder than what I've done with the others. If I go as hard as this, I can now tell the difference. But when I was just gently putting it on, yeah, it did look, I would have really struggled with that. Okay, it's colour review time. How do you think I did?
You have done really, really well.
Oh, there's a
Now-
but. There's a but.
Some things I'm not sure if that's necessarily a colourblind mistake or if that's just Adam's not sure.
A
what
low
sunflowers-
IQ, low IQ mistake. Now we're only testing my colour blindness here, not my IQ.
So what colour is the middle of a sunflower?
Yellow.
Brown.
No, they're not.
I'm sure you've coloured in a sunflower on this channel before. That's why I picked it.
It's brown.
Yeah, normally the centres are brown.
Oh, this might be my fault then. Maybe I just don't remember what a sunflower looks
Let me
like.
get a picture of one up.
12 seconds later.
See, I don't even think that's a colourblind.
No, I think that's just me being stupid and not remembering what a sunflower looks like. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. To be fair, I didn't. I forgot that this was a sunflower. I just thought it was a yellow plant.
I was thinking that for the fish that you'd end up doing it in a blue. Technically, you coloured in like a goldfish.
That's what I was going for,
Yeah.
an orange fish. Yeah.
So one of the things that I wanted to sort of point out that I think it maybe hasn't done a great job of like explaining on the box
okay.
where you've been getting confused. Because remember you got confused with pink, but you were right with the one that you picked.
Yes.
For pink.
The logos are a little bit different because this one's got an outline on it.
Yes. Can you see over in this corner?
Oh yeah, it says
This one?
white
Yes.
and black.
And this one is black. So now knowing what those 2 symbols mean,
Yes.
what colour are these pencils? Let's see if you can figure it out.
I'm looking back. I'm looking back and forth at the logos and these.
Yeah.
So this is like so is this like a brown? Mm-hmm. So that's a brown.
Yep, but what kind of brown would you say it is?
That's a dark brown.
Yes, that's why it's got the black background.
Oh, and is this then a dark orange?
No.
This one?
It's a dark, but it's not orange.
Green.
Yes. I think
I'm
you've got
holding the
these
pencil the wrong way
upside-
around. I'm holding it upside down.
No wonder you're getting confused.
Unless I hold it this way round.
Oh, maybe that's the way it's meant
Oh, I see.
Right.
So if you're that's a good point actually, guys. If you're using these, you have to hold them horizontally, the same direction that the text goes. That's one thing on here. It doesn't say actually which way they're supposed to be, like up, down, left, right. They're meant to be held like this if you're comparing the logos.
The main thing that I noticed that you were getting confused with is that you had numerous like browns to work with, so you picked like the lightest brown to colour in truffles.
Yeah.
When we already had a dark brown.
I didn't
on the
realize
set.
there was a dark brown. Oh no!
And you also completely avoided the dark green for any of like the greens. You used a lot of greens, like obviously in the illustration.
Yeah, I guess it's because maybe my brain, because I instantly found one. I was like, that's the green.
That's
I'm
the
just
green,
going to
yeah.
use the green, yeah. If you want to see more colorblind themed videos, we have a playlist on screen for you right here. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can see you next time for another Doodle date.
Doodle date.